Hey guys, it's Matt with Railfan Depot. I'm in Denver, Colorado at the Forney Museum of Transportation. I'm here to check out Big Boy 4005. Pretty cool. They got a bunch of different transportation here. Here's the big boy. They got him stuffed in here. So as I've said before, I'm on a mission. Of the 25 original big boys, Union Pacific, there are only 8 remaining. I have now seen 6 of the 8. So I still got to get up to 4017 in Green Bay, Wisconsin, 4018 in Dallas, Texas. But I am here in Denver to see 4005. Go back and check out some of my other videos on the big boys if you want. 4004 in Cheyenne, 4006 in St. Louis, 4012 in Scranton. I got a 4014 when he was in St. Louis a couple years ago. 4884, which means 4 guide wheels, 8 drive wheels, 8 drive wheels, 4 trailing wheels. Largest steam locomotive ever built, 133 feet long. This is pretty cool. Just like in St. Louis, you can actually go up. Okay, they got it barred off, but you can still see in here. Very cool. Let's see if we can get in here better. Look at that. In St. Louis at the Transportation Museum, you can actually get in the cab and sit. Very cool. The inside of the tender, you can see the big corkscrew spindle that would literally bring the coal straight into the firebox because they couldn't shovel it fast enough for these big guys. Got a couple cool shots of 4014 when it was coming through Denver a couple years back. Oh, what do we got over here? Chicago Northwestern. Go take a look at that. Rio Grande. Okay. It's a GP30. Got the big boy on my left here. You can see how much bigger he is. I mean, there's literally 2 engines on my right side, and then big boy by himself on the left. Massive. My apologies. That's not an engine on the right here. This is a Rotary snowblower. Very cool. They would use those up here in the Rockies and other mountain ranges with giant amounts of snowfall to blow the snow away from the tracks. Very cool. See if I can get some shots of this. Look at that. And then There's Big Boy again. So here's a pretty good shot of the Rotary doing its job in the snow.
What is this?
Very cool.
This is huge too. I mean, oh, that's the snow one. Look at this, Will.
It is difficult to get it all in because it's stuffed in this building, but I do like that it is under shelter. That's cool. It's going to preserve it for a long time. Very cool. Let's see what this is here. It's a Class R1. 460. Chicago and Northwestern. Let me see what I can do here with my long arms. I'm not going to climb. Oh, look at that. The tender is closed, so I can't do that. I always thought that was a cool logo. Number 3006 GP30 of the Rio Grande. Always liked that orange and black look. Oh, cool. Got a crane car. This goes out to my buddy Don Staley. Check this out, buddy. Just like your setup. Got the little red caboose in the back here. Chicago and Southern, it looks like. Herschel locomotive number 7. It's narrow gauge, but still pretty cool little engine. Pretty cool little fire truck. Shout out to Pam, my mom, who's a bus driver. Another cool little fire truck here. 1934 Ford. Somebody's got a cool little collection here. Sometimes I don't know what we were thinking in the past. Looks like something from James Bond. look at the old streetcars. The old trolleys, very cool. Beautiful cars. (2002) Lotus. Okay, wasn't expecting to see one of those here. Check out that helicopter. Oh man, look at that. Look at these motorcycles. (1991) Chevy Camaro police car, state of the Colorado police car. Wow. There's some history in here, that's for sure. Very cool. The milkman. Bicycles. They got a little bit of everything here. Very cool. Well done, Denver. Check out this old steam engine tractor. I'm gonna go in the Rio Grande passenger car here. Oh, never mind. Not gonna go in there. do not enter. But they do have it really cool, where you can see through the windows. Got the kitchen there. It is the Pikes Peak dining car. This is probably the best way to keep everything from being destroyed over time. Very cool. I'm gonna go back up and check the big boy out again. It was the biggest reason I came here. 4005. $25,000 gallons of water along with coal. It's a big tender.
Known as the Big Boy, is considered to be one of the largest locomotives in overall size ever built. With a length of 132 feet 10 inches and a combined engine and loaded tender weight of 1,189,500 pounds, it was used successfully for almost 20 years on the Union Pacific Rail line between Cheyenne, Wyoming and Ogden, Utah. Built primarily for freight service, the first 20 Big Boys were built in 1941, with the remaining 5 in 1944. All of the Big Boys were originally built using coal as fuel. The 4005 was converted to oil on an experimental basis after World War II during a coal strike that plagued the nation, but was soon reconverted back to coal after experiencing firing difficulties. The coal is fed into the firebox using a stoker screw device from the hopper in the tender through a tube under the cab. Painted numbers on the side of the cab below the 4005 show the locomotive wheel configuration as 4884. 68 is the diameter in inches of the driving wheels. 23 3/4 describes the diameter of the pistons in inches, and 32 is the distance that the pistons travel in inches. 540 specifies a weight of 540,000 pounds on each set of driving wheels, and MB indicates the manufacturer's type of stoker. There are no known records of Big Boys that were used for regular service east of Cheyenne, Wyoming, or west of Ogden, Utah, although they were seen in Denver and in western Nebraska on a few occasions. By the end of the year 1962, all of the Big Boys had been retired. Please refer to the additional information in front of you, including the wreck of the 4005.
They got a G-scale model of 4005. Very cool. Well, there you go, guys, on 4005. I did what I could. It is stuffed in here, and it is massive. There it is, guys. I said Forney, it's Forney. Museum of Transportation here in Denver, Colorado. Come out and check out Big Boy 4005. And then as you saw, there's a bunch of other stuff. If you guys would, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. As always, appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks, guys.